everyone, my name's Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I wanted to talk to you about June and the pick for Fun Size Book Club for this month. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, but Amanda, what happened to May? Let me explain what happened in May. I went through a huge slump in May. Like if you look at my Goodreads, you'll see that I read a bunch of books in the beginning, and then in the middle, I just failed. And then in like the last week of the month, I started picking things up again. Huge slump. I still feel like I haven't really pulled myself out of it. But because of that, my May pick kind of failed. When I try to read a book during a book slump, I have to put it off for a long time afterwards. And I tried reading this while I was slumping, and so I just literally did not get far at all. When that happens, I have to like give my brain time to reset so I don't go into it with still having that book slump mindset. Even if I'm out of the slump, I last looked at it when I was in the slump. So it has to be given an appropriate amount of time to get out of that mindset or forget that mindset, because I don't want to read the book being biased toward it. I want to give the author a fair chance of me liking it or me not liking it. So I don't want to have that slump mindset. So that being said, unfortunately, I did not read A Forgery of Roses. It's not that I DNF'd it. It just was an NF or NRN, not right now. I will be putting this one on hold. And that being said, I wanted to pick something for June that was like fun and something that I knew I was gonna read and enjoy. And what better than to pick one of my auto-buy authors. I know you've probably seen this book everywhere. Who knows, you may have already read it, but I haven't. So I picked Something Wilder by Christina Lauren for June. And the reason I picked this is because I love their books. They're pretty much auto-buy authors for me. I have heard wonderful things about this book and I really want to read it. So I wanted to pick something that I knew I would accomplish, for lack of a better word. I knew I would accomplish reading it in June, so I wasn't gonna have 2 months in a row where I didn't finish the book club book. Also, it's gonna be summertime, the weather's getting warmer. I'm kind of like in the mood shifting time of the year where I want to read more rom-coms, romances, beachy reads, thrillers, things like that. I still love my fantasy, but during this time I find myself more drawn to those types of books. So that's why I wanted to read Something Wilder. In true auto-buy author fashion, I have no idea what this book's about. I have only seen people's reviews or like little snippets of, if you like this movie or this movie and this, then you'll love this book. That's all I know about it. I'm not gonna read the description. I'm gonna go into it completely blind. You're more than welcome to look up the description. I will put it down below, but I'm not going to read it. We'll just kind of see where this Christina Lauren takes us. If you've never gone into a book blind before, it's really fun. It can be a complete hit or miss, but it's fun for me. So if you want to do it for this one, like I said, I've heard good reviews. The one thing that I will say about this pick, and I was at war with if I wanted to pick this or if I wanted to pick a couple other books that I really want to read this month, but they're a little bit on back order, so I didn't want to do that. Christina Lauren, for the past couple books, this one and the last one, have been releasing it in hardback. And honestly, it infuriates me because my romance shelf is all paperbacks and they're almost all the same size. And so now having these romances in hardback, they don't go on my shelf. They don't fit there. And so it makes me really mad that I now have authors in 2 different places on my shelves. So that is the one reason why I was at war with picking this book, was because I didn't want to push people to buy the hardback copy. So like, I understand if you don't want to do it or participate in book club for that reason. I will be reading an ebook because I'm not going to buy the hardback. And unfortunately, then it doesn't show up on my shelves and I don't use it in videos or pictures or whatever. So sucks to suck. But I don't want to buy the hardback version of it. I'll wait until next year when it comes out in paperback if I really, really loved it and want a copy. Hopefully you'll be reading along with me this month. If you've already read the book and you want to join in on the live chat, you're more than welcome. If you have not read the book and you want to jump in, also more than welcome. If you haven't read any Christina Lauren books, or you're new to romance or whatever, they're great starting points. So I would really encourage you to read with me and see if you like the genre or them as authors. Because it is two women, it's Christina and Lauren. They put their names together, Christina Lauren, for those of you who didn't know that. And don't forget the live chat, so set your reminders on your phone or computer or whatever, but the live chat and premiere of my video where we will discuss the book and everything that goes on will be on the last Tuesday of the month. So this month, that is June 28th, and it will be at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So adjust your time zones accordingly. Looking forward to reading with you guys. I will put the link for the ebook and the hardcover copy down below in the description. And don't forget, you can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at The Fun Size Reader. See you guys next time.